fishes, Courtney Mermaid here, and welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to have you here, and this is the first video I'm filming up against my new king-size bed. So before we dive into today's video, we have a lot to cover today. We're gonna be talking all about the Patreon pod updates, but before we do that, I want to tell you guys, I got a big announcement. Super excited. Masks are now finally in my shop. I am so sorry that took as long as it did, but they're in and they are amazing. I'm freaking out just a little bit, and I've got one here to show you. But basically what is so special and unique about my face masks is that there is a metal band actually in here. But what this means for you, you can now actually fit it directly to your nose, which means you don't fog up your glasses, okay? It's an amazing thing. Okay, so these are now available over at shopvancouvermermaid.com. They are freaking amazing, and there are a lot of different sizes available, so it's not like a one size fits all kind of situation. Even the earpieces are not just sewn together they actually come untied, and what you do is you measure it, so you put it on your face, you pull it to where you want it, and then you tie it up, and then what you do is you pull it really tight and you can actually cut off a little bit of the residual excess. It also has a sleeve, a sweet little sleeve for filters. They're in here, and you don't have to purchase it with the filter if you don't want to, but you can as an option, okay? And they come with all of their care instructions and everything. They do not ship directly from me. They ship directly from my supplier, and they are plastic wrapped individually as well. So today's video is going to be all about the updates coming to the Patreon pod and the Mermaid Mentorship Program. So many of you have been asking me what's going on with that, so I figured we would sit down, we would have a chat, we would go over it, and I will let you guys know all of the goods. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to record my screen. I have my laptop open over here. I'm going to shrink myself down. We have made some adjustments to the Patreon pod. The first tier is community access, and what this gives you access to the monthly coloring challenge, the private Discord community chat. That is a biggie. Our community chat has grown and it's becoming this really amazing place. We've got all of our own sections. You can assign yourself your own roles as well. We also now have our private Facebook group, which is something that's new. So I'm going to be doing, and okay, please don't hate on me for this because it is one of my goals, but I am hoping to start doing a Tail Talk Tuesday for the Patreon pod every Tuesday. That's going to be something that I really hope I can bring back. So that's what's going to be happening, and that's going to be done through the Facebook group. Plus you get the Patreon exclusive feed, and what that's going to turn into is a situation where I am posting all of the polished, finished stuff for the community to see all in kind of one collective like space. Okay. Now, I made a little swap. The production pod is now the $5 tier, and the creative crew is now the $10 tier. And what that means, we've changed a few things. So the $5 tier now has access to all of the polls that they had access to before, and now you get your name in the credits of my videos. The creative crew, which is the $10 plus tier, has access to progress pics and art tutorials. Every time I make the coloring page, I'm actually coloring it in. I've had people who were like, well, how did you do that? Like, what are you doing? How are you coloring this? How are you drawing it? Make some tutorials for us, please. So that's going to be what it is. I'm aiming to do 2 of them a month. One will be more of like a drawing based, and the other one will be based off of like coloring techniques. Plus you get the 20% off shop discount code at shopvancouvermermaid.com. The only things that it excludes are mermaid tails and custom items. So you can get 20% off my ebooks. You can get 20% off any digital products that I have, off of all my leggings, my tops, my masks, bracers, everything that's available. You can get 20% off now. So the big thing that is coming to the pod, oh my gosh, the Mermaid Mentorship Program, the moment you've all been waiting for. Oh my goodness. The Mermaid Mentorship Program, which starts July 1st, it has been in its trial run for the last month, which was free for everybody to check out, something that I was really excited about and was such a raging success that I can't even tell you. It has made me feel more fulfilled than I've ever felt about anything in my life. It's going to be $30 a month. What this includes, okay, this is going to include access to the Facebook community group. You have all the previous rewards that we already mentioned, plus this new group. And in this new group, every week, I'm going to do a Mermaid Monday kickoff call. And basically what that's going to entail is all of us coming together. We're going to be picking a topic. I usually do the polling for the topic between the Friday and the Sunday of the previous week. And you guys get to pick what I talk about. It's going to be all about that one topic, sometimes 2 topics. We cover it all, and we cover it in depth. And as we go, I'm going to be giving you guys extra resources, links, reading recommendations, but we're going to do deep dives. So I will let you guys know and be like, hey, I want to cover a topic, say let's do mermaid tail making. Let's do an hour-long deep dive strictly on mermaid tail making, where you guys like face to face can actually, in a video chat, actually ask questions, get feedback from the other mermaids, and actually get my 2 cents on the whole situation. We will go in depth. Some of the other areas that we can cover, because there's so many areas to mermaiding. It's more than just swimming in a mermaid tail. We're gonna cover things like social media, promotion, YouTube, art skill improvement. We're gonna do deep dives on that as well if you're somebody who's looking to improve your art skills. I was a professional artist, still am a professional artist. I've got about a 10-year track record, including movies like the My Little Pony feature film. I've done 5 or 6 different TV shows, including like Slugterra, rated A for awesome. I worked on Equestria Girls as a character designer. So if you guys have questions about design or about drawing, or you'd like me to do draw-overs of your stuff, that can be all part of this package, right? We're gonna cover things like branding. We're gonna talk about swimming techniques and tricks, creating your Mersona, Instagram questions, Photoshop tutorials, how to act to a camera underwater, tail making. There's just so many different things. If you're struggling with where to go to find the right monofin, and I'm not just gonna preach to you guys like, oh, use my discount code. This is not gonna be about giving you guys the discount codes for things, although if I've got special discount codes, obviously I will share those with you guys. But it's gonna be about finding what's gonna work best for you on your mermaid journey. So my goal is to help all of you find your inner mermaid magic, that little spark that just keeps you going and helps you grow and expand and reach new heights as a mermaid, or new depths as a mermaid. Is that probably the mermaid equivalent for that? And now, because I know I'm going to get questions about the one-on-one calls, let's just cover that really quick. I did decide to charge $20 extra per half an hour call, and it's going to be a one-on-one situation. You're going to come at me with those questions that you want directly answered so that we can deep dive into those areas where you're struggling and we can actually tackle it one-on-one. And if you're going to commit, like, I am going to be here for you 100%. So we're going to do this together. I'm going to leave all of the links and everything in the description box down below. I hope this wasn't too long-winded of a video. It was a little bit of a long one to film. I've been filming and talking a lot today, so I feel like my voice is starting to go. But this, I have never felt fulfillment like I have over this last month, meeting with you and helping you. And I want to see you guys be successful. I want to see you guys find joy and happiness in what you're doing. And this is how I can do it. You know what I mean? So if you're interested, please check out the links in the description box down below. If you have any questions at all, anything at all, you hit me up and we'll talk about it. And otherwise, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this, and I hope to see you around the Patreon pod. Thanks again for watching my fishes. I love you all so much, and we'll talk again soon. Happy swimming! Bye!